This is the Renault Rafale, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about it. I'm Richard Ingram, and you're watching Auto Express. Now the Rafale is a coupe SUV, so look at that roofline. It's a rival for things like the Peugeot 3008, the Audi Q3, and even the BMW X2. But look at this front end. You've got this kind of fake grille with gloss black inserts, big Renault badge, some sharp daytime running lights. But overall, the design is, well, it's a family face, isn't it? So it looks pretty similar to stuff like the Scenic, the Clio, and the Megane. You've got some sharp LED lights there, big 21-inch wheels on this top spec car. Look at this little badge here. That tells you that this car has got four-wheel steering, which is a little bit unusual in this part of the market. Again, you can see that coupe roofline there, gives it a nice, sleek profile. Now this car is a top spec car, so it's got £1,700 worth of matte blue paint. Now, while it might look cool, it's probably not gonna last that long if you're in the habit of car park dings or bumps or scratches, so think about that twice before you go for it. But overall, it's a pretty sharp design. Taking a quick seat inside the car, the first thing you notice is this double screen infotainment system. Now it's all pretty familiar Renault, so you've got digital instrument cluster, which flows into this central screen here, separated by an air vent. But the best thing about it is that this all operates a Google operating system. So you've got really intuitive software and Google Maps. So everything in there, it's just like using your smartphone. So we really, really like that. In terms of quality, all pretty good. You've got some nice material on the seats. You've got some triple stitching on the side there. Now that is something that is bespoke for this top spec Atelier Alpine edition. Now the range does start around 38 grand, 45 grand for the plug-in hybrid, so it's hybrid and plug-in hybrid only. But this one, yeah, it's 51 grand. But you've got some decent storage down there, you've got wireless phone charging and some cup holders, but crucially you have physical climate control buttons, so you can actually change the temperature using a button rather than delving into the screen. So overall, yeah, we like it in here. Do you know one thing I've noticed though before I get out? If you're sitting like this, it's absolutely fine, but if you want your feet like this, look, there's a huge hump in the floor here, presumably for some of the batteries and stuff. But yeah, that is really uncomfortable. Your knees are high and your thighs are off the base of the seat. So yeah, that is not so good. Did you know that you can sell your car through Auto Express? We've got decades of advice and reviews behind us, so you can sell your car with confidence. You know that we know what makes your car valuable. No nonsense, just unrivaled expertise. Get an honest valuation by following the link in the description below. So here we are in the back of the Renault Rafale, and actually, things are much better than I thought they would be. This is a coupe SUV, so naturally, that roofline falls away towards the rear, but you don't notice it. I've got loads of headroom, well, enough headroom certainly, and plenty of knee room as well. And I'm just over 6 foot tall, so I'm certainly not short. But yeah, things in here feel pretty airy. You've got the pano roof on this top spec car. The floor as well, that's almost completely flat, so you should be able to get someone in the middle seat. You've got a couple of USB points as well, so you can charge your devices. Nets on the back of the seats as well. But overall, yeah, a pretty decent space. It's another thumbs up from me. In terms of boot space, you've got a reasonable amount of room, but the one thing to note with this plug-in hybrid is there's nowhere to store the cables. Look at that, completely full under there, so you've got to keep them, if you want to take them with you, you've got to keep them in the boot. You get 465 litres in the plug-in hybrid, but more than 530 if you go for the standard hybrid. But even so, that's actually not particularly favourable when compared with the Peugeot 3008, which can do 588 litres in its biggest capacity. You can obviously fold the seats down, and it goes 3 ways as well, so you can mix and match depending on how you want to carry your loads. When it comes to powertrains, you've got 2 options, a hybrid and a plug-in hybrid. This is the plug-in hybrid, but the standard car, the hybrid, gets a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine that, well, it doesn't really have any meaningful electric range, but it should work wonders for economy. The plug-in hybrid, you have to plug it in, but you will get between 59 and 65 miles of official WLTP range. So, well, maybe 40, 45 in the real world. Again, that uses a 1.2 litre petrol engine, but it's got nearly 300 horsepower combined, so it's pretty quick. Now I mentioned that performance, and 0 to 62 miles an hour in 6.4 seconds, well, that's pretty decent. It does feel like a quick car, and actually we prefer it probably to the standard hybrid in terms of power delivery, and obviously you benefit from that all-electric range as well. Now the trouble is that while this car does have the performance, it isn't a sporty car. It feels like a car that is set up for comfort, but it still jiggles about and bobbles about a bit on the road. Peugeot 3008 therefore is probably a better all-rounder and balances performance and comfort a little bit better. So what's our verdict on the Renault Rafale then? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag, if we're honest. It's decent inside, the quality's pretty good, the technology is fantastic, and actually, you don't really suffer in the back seats because of that coupe roofline. The boot, okay, is a little bit on the small side compared to some of this car's rivals, but I don't think you're really gonna struggle as a family buyer for space inside this car. The difficulties we've got, therefore, are with the way this car drives. The plug-in hybrid powertrain is expensive. Yes, it's powerful. Yes, you get a good range. Yes, you get plenty of performance, but well, the chassis can't really keep up. It's not sporty and it's not comfortable. We think the Peugeot 3008 is a better all-rounder.